Have you ever wondered if you're getting enough protein to keep your muscles strong and healthy? Most people think they are, especially if they eat eggs regularly. But here's something that might surprise you. There are many common foods that pack way more protein than eggs, and most people over 50 have no idea these foods exist. Let me tell you why this matters so much. As we get older, our bodies start losing muscle mass naturally. This happens slowly, so we don't notice it at. Over time, weak muscles can make us feel tired, unsteady on our feet, and less able to do the things we love. The good news is that eating the right foods can help us fight back against muscle loss and stay strong for years to come. Today, I want to share with you 10 amazing foods that contain more protein than eggs. These aren't expensive supplements or hard-to-find ingredients. They're simple, everyday foods that you can probably find at your local grocery store. Some be sitting in your kitchen right now. Before we start, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment and tell me where you're reading this from and how your energy levels have been lately. Do you feel as strong and energetic as you used to? Your experience might help someone else who's going through the same thing. Food number 10. Greek yogurt, the creamy protein champion. Let's start with something you've probably seen in every grocery store: Greek yogurt. Now, not all yogurt is creamy. The kind we're talking about is the thick, creamy Greek yogurt that's been strained to remove most of the water. This special process makes it much richer in protein than regular yogurt. Here's what makes Greek yogurt so special for people who want to stay strong. A small container of plain Greek yogurt contains about 15 to 20 grams of protein, which is much more than a single egg. But it's not just about the numbers. The protein in Greek yogurt is what scientists means it has all the building blocks your muscles need to repair themselves and grow stronger. What makes Greek yogurt even better is that it's easy to digest. Many people who have trouble with regular milk can still enjoy Greek yogurt because the straining process removes most of the lactose, which is what causes stomach upset in some people. This makes it a great choice for older adults who might have sensitive stomachs. Studies have shown that people who eat Greek yogurt maintain their muscle mass better as they age. One research study followed a group of older adults for 3 months. Those who ate Greek yogurt every day kept more of their muscle strength compared to those who didn't eat it at all. The best way to eat Greek yogurt is to choose the plain variety without added sugar. You can make it taste great by adding fresh berries, a drizzle of honey, or some chopped nuts. You can also use it as a base for smoothies. Mix it into salad instead of sour cream in recipes. The possibilities are endless and your muscles will thank you for it. Food number 9. Chickpeas, the humble muscle builder. Next up, we have chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans. These little round beans might look ordinary, but they're actually protein powerhouses. A cup of cooked chickpeas contains about 15 grams of protein, which puts them ahead of eggs in the protein game. But chickpeas bring more to the table than just with fiber, which is something eggs don't have at all. This fiber helps keep your digestive system healthy and can even help control your blood sugar levels. When your body can process food better, it can also use protein more effectively to build and maintain muscle. Chickpeas also contain important minerals like magnesium and iron. Magnesium helps your muscles contract properly and prevents cramps. Iron makes sure your muscles get enough oxygen to work well. These protein to keep your muscles healthy and strong. Research has shown that people who eat beans and legumes like chickpeas regularly tend to have less muscle loss as they age. This might be because plant-based proteins like those in chickpeas cause less inflammation in the body compared to some animal proteins. Less inflammation means your muscles can repair themselves more easily. The great thing about chickpeas is how versatile they are. You can buy them canned for convenience or cook from scratch if you prefer. They taste great in soups, stews, and salads. You can also mash them up to make hummus, which is a delicious and protein-rich snack. Some people even roast chickpeas in the oven with a little olive oil and spices to make a crunchy, healthy snack. Food number 8. Quinoa. The complete protein grain quinoa might look like a grain, but it's actually a seed that's been eaten for thousands of years. What makes quinoa special is that it's one of the few contains all the essential amino acids your body needs. This makes it a complete protein, just like meat or eggs. A cup of cooked quinoa contains about 8 grams of protein, which might not sound like a lot compared to some other foods on this list. But here's the thing: quinoa is incredibly easy to digest and use. Your body can quickly break down the protein in quinoa and send it to your muscles where it's needed most. Quinoa is also rich in an amino role in muscle repair. Many plant foods are low in lysine, but quinoa has plenty of it. This makes quinoa particularly valuable for people who want to build or maintain muscle mass as they age. Studies have shown that people who eat quinoa regularly have better muscle strength and recovery compared to those who eat refined grains like white rice. In one study, older adults who added quinoa to their meals showed improved leg strength in just 2 months. Quinoa doesn't cause blood sugar spikes like some other grains do. This makes it a great choice for people with diabetes or anyone who wants to maintain steady energy levels throughout the day. To get the most out of quinoa, it's best to rinse it well before cooking to remove any bitter-tasting compounds. You can cook it in broth instead of water to add more flavor and nutrients. Quinoa works well in salads, soups, and even as a breakfast cereal. You can also use it as dishes. Food number 7. Pumpkin seeds. The tiny protein powerhouses. Don't throw away those pumpkin seeds next time you carve a jack-o'-lantern. These small, flat seeds are actually one of the best sources of protein you can find. Just a 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds contains about 9 grams of protein, which is more than what you'd get from one egg. But pumpkin seeds offer much more than just protein. They're loaded with minerals that are crucial for muscle health, which helps muscles contract and relax properly. They also have zinc, which helps your body repair muscle tissue after exercise or daily activities. Iron is another important mineral found in pumpkin seeds. Iron helps carry oxygen to your muscles, which they need to function properly. Many older adults don't get enough iron in their diet, which can make them feel weak and tired. Pumpkin seeds can help fill this gap. Research has shown that people who eat pumpkin levels of inflammation in their bodies. This is important because chronic inflammation can break down muscle tissue over time. By reducing inflammation, pumpkin seeds help protect your muscles from damage. The best way to eat pumpkin seeds is raw and unsalted. You can sprinkle them on salads, mix them into yogurt, or just eat them as a snack. Some people like to lightly roast them in the oven with a little olive oil and salt for a crunchy treat. You can also grind them, smoothies or oatmeal. Food number 6. Tempeh. The fermented protein champion. Tempeh might be new to many people, but it's been eaten in Indonesia for hundreds of years. It's made from soybeans that have been fermented, which makes it easier to digest than regular soybeans. A serving of tempeh contains about 20 grams of protein, which is significantly more than eggs. What makes tempeh special is the fermentation process. During fermentation, beneficial bacteria break down the proteins easier for your body to absorb and use. This is particularly important for older adults whose digestive systems might not be as efficient as they used to be. Tempeh contains all the essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle. It's particularly rich in leucine, which is the amino acid that tells your muscles to start growing and repairing themselves. This makes tempeh especially valuable for people who want to maintain their muscle mass as they age. Process also creates probiotics, which are good bacteria that help keep your gut healthy. A healthy gut is important for overall health, but it's also crucial for protein absorption. If your gut isn't healthy, your body might not be able to use the protein you eat effectively. Studies have shown that people with healthier gut bacteria tend to maintain more muscle mass as they age. This means that eating fermented foods like tempeh might give you a double benefit. Protein absorption. Tempeh has a nutty, earthy flavor that many people find appealing. It's firmer than tofu and can be sliced, diced, or crumbled. You can pan-fry it with some olive oil and garlic, add it to stir-fries, or use it in place of meat in many recipes. It's also great grilled or baked. Food number 5. Spirulina. The blue-green protein marvel. Spirulina is a type of blue-green algae that grows in water. It might sound unusual, but it's actually the planet. Just 1 tablespoon of spirulina powder contains about 4 grams of protein, which might not sound like much until you realize that spirulina is almost 70% protein by weight. What makes spirulina extraordinary is how easily your body can use its protein. Scientists have found that up to 85% of the protein in spirulina can be absorbed and used by your muscles. This is much higher than many other protein sources. Acids your body needs, making it a complete protein. It's particularly rich in leucine, the amino acid that signals your muscles to start repairing and growing. This makes spirulina especially valuable for older adults who want to maintain their muscle mass. But spirulina doesn't just provide protein. It also helps fight inflammation in your body. Chronic inflammation can break down muscle tissue and make you feel tired and weak. Spirulina contains compound. Help your muscles recover faster from daily activities. Studies have shown that people who take spirulina regularly have better muscle strength and less fatigue. In one study, older adults who took spirulina for just a few weeks showed improvements in their energy levels and physical performance. The easiest way to use spirulina is to buy it in powder form and add it to smoothies. Start with just half a teaspoon because it has a strong, earthy taste. You can gradually get used to the flavor. Some people mix it into juice or even add it to energy balls made with dates and nuts. Food number 4. Hemp seeds. The perfectly balanced protein hemp seeds, also known as hemp hearts, are small, nutty-tasting seeds that pack a serious protein punch. Just 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds contain about 10 grams of protein, which is more than what you'd get from 1 egg. What makes hemp seeds special is that they contain all 9 essential proportions that your body needs. This makes them a complete protein, which is rare among plant foods. The protein in hemp seeds is also very easy for your body to digest and use. Hemp seeds are rich in healthy fats, particularly omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. These fats help reduce inflammation in your body and support heart health. They also contain a special type of fat called GLA, gamma-linolenic acid, that may help with joint health and Eat hemp seeds regularly. Have better muscle recovery after exercise and less muscle soreness. This is likely due to the combination of high-quality protein and anti-inflammatory fats found in hemp seeds. Hemp seeds are incredibly easy to use. They have a mild, nutty flavor that most people enjoy. You can sprinkle them on salads, mix them into yogurt or oatmeal, or add them to smoothies. Some people like to blend them with water to make hemp milk, which is a treat. Important to note that hemp seeds won't get you high. They contain only tiny amounts of THC, the compound that causes the psychoactive effects of marijuana. Hemp seeds are completely legal and safe to eat. Food number 3. Seitan, the wheat-based protein powerhouse. Seitan is a protein-rich food made from wheat gluten. It might sound strange, but it's actually been eaten in Asia for over 1,000 years. Seitan contains about 25 grams of protein, even rivals many types of meat. What makes Seitan unique is that it's almost pure protein. During the manufacturing process, most of the starch and fiber are removed from wheat, leaving behind concentrated protein. This makes Seitan very easy for your body to digest and use, which is particularly important for older adults. Seitan is low in fat and carbohydrates, making it a good choice for people who are watching their weight or managing diabetes. Extra calories or causing blood sugar spikes. Studies have shown that people who eat plant-based proteins like Seitan tend to have better muscle retention as they age compared to those who eat mostly animal proteins. This might be because plant proteins cause less inflammation in the body. Seitan has a chewy, meat-like texture that many people find satisfying. It can be sliced, diced, or shredded and used in many different ways. You can pan-fry it, grill it, or add it. It absorbs flavors well, so it's great for marinating. One thing to keep in mind is that Seitan is made from wheat, so it's not suitable for people with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity. However, for those who can eat wheat, Seitan is an excellent source of protein. Food number 2. Parmesan cheese. The aged protein treasure. Parmesan cheese might seem like an unusual choice for a high-protein food, but it's actually one of the best sources of easily. Amount of Parmesan cheese contains about 10 grams of protein, which is more than what you'd get from one egg. What makes Parmesan special is the aging process. Real Parmesan cheese is aged for at least 12 months, and sometimes up to 3 years. During this aging process, the proteins in the cheese are partially broken down, making them much easier for your body to digest and absorb. This is particularly important for older adults whose digestive system. B. The pre-digested proteins in aged Parmesan can be absorbed up to 30% more efficiently than proteins from fresh foods. Parmesan is also rich in leucine, the amino acid that tells your muscles to start growing and repairing themselves. Just a small serving of Parmesan provides enough leucine to trigger muscle protein synthesis, which is the process your body uses to build and maintain muscle. Studies have shown that people who eat aged cheeses muscle mass and strength as they age. This is likely due to the combination of high-quality, easily absorbed protein and important nutrients like calcium and vitamin D. The best way to use Parmesan is to buy it in a block and grate it fresh when you need it. Pre-grated Parmesan often has additives that can reduce its nutritional value. You can sprinkle fresh Parmesan on salads, pasta, vegetables, or soups. A little goes a long way, so you don't need. 1. Fish powder, the ultimate protein concentrate. Our number 1 protein source might surprise you. It's dried fish powder. This might sound unusual, but it's actually used in many parts of the world as a protein supplement. Fish powder contains about 80% protein by weight, making it one of the most concentrated protein sources available. Fish powder is made by drying and grinding whole fish, removing all the water but keeping all the protein and incredibly rich in high-quality, complete protein. Just 2 tablespoons of fish powder contain about 20 grams of protein, which is more than 3 eggs. What makes fish powder exceptional is how quickly and easily your body can absorb its protein. Fish protein is considered one of the highest quality proteins available because it contains all the essential amino acids in the right proportions. It's also very easy to digest, which is important for older adults. In leucine, the amino acid that signals your muscles to start repairing and growing. Studies have shown that people who consume fish protein regularly have better muscle mass and strength as they age. Research has found that older adults who added fish powder to their daily diet showed significant improvements in muscle mass and strength in just a few weeks. This makes fish powder particularly valuable for people who are recovering from illness or trying to rebuild lost muscle mass. Can be mixed into soups, stews, or even smoothies. It has a mild fishy taste that most people find acceptable, especially when mixed with other foods. You can also stir it into mashed potatoes, rice, or oatmeal for a protein boost. When buying fish powder, make sure to choose a high-quality product that doesn't contain added salt, preservatives, or other chemicals. Look for powder made from wild-caught fish if possible, as it tends to be more nutritious than farmed fish. Together, your path to better muscle health. Now that you know about these 10 incredible protein sources, you might be wondering how to use this information to improve your own health. The key is to start small and gradually add these foods to your regular meals. You don't need to eat all of these foods every day. Instead, try to include 1 or 2 of them in your meals regularly. For example, you might have Greek yogurt with berries for breakfast. Add chickpeas to your lunch salad. Sprinkle hemp seeds on your dinner vegetables. Remember, it's not just about eating more protein, it's about eating the right kinds of protein that your body can easily use. The foods on this list are all excellent choices because they provide complete proteins that are easy to digest and absorb. It's also important to spread your protein intake throughout the day rather than eating it all at once. Your body can only use a certain amount of protein at one time, so each meal is more effective than eating one large protein-rich meal. If you're not used to eating some of these foods, start slowly. Try one new food each week and see how your body responds. Most people find that they have more energy and feel stronger when they start eating more high-quality protein. The truth is, most people don't get enough high-quality protein to maintain their muscle mass as they age. This leads to weakness, fatigue, and an increased risk of fall. Doesn't have to be this way. By adding these 10 protein-rich foods to your diet, you can help ensure that your muscles stay strong and healthy for years to come. These foods don't just provide protein, they also offer important nutrients that support overall health and well-being. The best part is that these foods are all natural, affordable, and available at most grocery stores. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated meal plans. Just start incorporating regular meals and snacks. Your muscles are constantly breaking down and rebuilding themselves. By giving them the high-quality protein they need, you're investing in your strength, independence, and quality of life. Every meal is an opportunity to support your muscle health and feel your best. Remember, staying strong and healthy isn't about luck, it's about making smart choices about what you eat. These 10 foods can help you make those smart choices and give your muscles the fuel they need to keep you strong and active for years to come. Which of these foods will you try first? Start with one that appeals to you and gradually add others as you get comfortable with them. Your future self will thank you for taking this important step toward better health and stronger muscles.